Well, I'm back home and it's over. After 30 years of my supporting anyway, we have a major European championship. We are champions of the Conference League. So let me tell you the story. Last Monday, the 25th, started off at home here in Pennsylvania. So today's the day. It's Monday, the 25th. I'm currently in Pennsylvania, but the car comes to get me. I'm going to New York, fly New York to London, then stay in London for one night. Then it's London to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Leipzig, and I'll meet up with my family in Leipzig on Wednesday. As I go along, I'll report back, but very, very excited. I think we have a great chance. Speak to you soon. From there, took the New York flight to Heathrow. So here we are, Newark Airport. Flight goes in about an hour. Just going to go and adjourn to the lounge for a few minutes, and then we're on our way. We're on our way to Leipzig. We're on our way. Arrived Tuesday morning. Then on Wednesday morning, made my way back to Heathrow for the trip to Leipzig. So, morning. It's, what is it? It's Wednesday morning, and I'm in Terminal 2 at Heathrow. Early, but having a nice glass of wine. Palace supporters absolutely everywhere. Getting to Leipzig by all sorts of weird and wonderful ways. I just was with a guy who's got 2 planes in a train. Heathrow to Munich, Munich to Berlin, and then a train to Leipzig. I have plane to Frankfurt, then plane to Leipzig, and I'm meeting up with all my family. Hopefully a great day. Speak to you soon. People got there in all sorts of different ways. And in fact, the song going, "How do we get there? I don't know," was entirely appropriate. So I get there, meet up with my family, most importantly. That's Anna, Jack, and Joe. And our first port of call to stop was the Crystal Palace fan zone.
To the world!
We've had a great day so far here in the Palace fan zone. We've had Czech Decore, Eddie Nketiah, Joel Ward, John Solarco, Scott Dan has been around, and now, please welcome to the stage, scorer of 113 goals for Crystal Palace, Mr. Mark Bright!
Whoa!
How did we all get there? Well, you heard how I got there. Anna went to Berlin and then took a train, I think only an hour. Joe went the night before to Poland somewhere and had a 3-hour train journey into Leipzig. And Jack flew BA to Frankfurt and then got a 3-hour train. But we got there all together, and it was great fun. We then decided we would join the Palace Fans March. And from a square just off the fan zone, the entire, or virtually the entire Palace fan base walked in a march to the ground, which was about an hour. I have to say it was quite extraordinary. This big group singing, very cheerful, no trouble. The Leipzig population were hanging out their windows with their babies, and we were singing to them. Quite amazing. We get to the ground. It's a beautiful ground. I mean, the problem was that 18,000 of us arrived all at the same time. So getting in was a little bit of a pain. But we got in. Jack and I were sitting together in the posh seats, which I had bought. And Joe and Anna were sitting with the majority of the supporters. I have to say, the atmosphere at the beginning was just brilliant. The Fanatics had put on a fantastic banner. But I have to give a big shout out to the Madrid, the Roya supporters. They were absolutely brilliant. And also put on a great show. So what happened? Well, the first half was fairly cagey, not really any clear-cut opportunities. Maybe, to be fair, Raya had the biggest opportunities. At half-time, slightly anxious, but in the second half, we were thankfully and clearly the better team. JP Mateta scored after, I think, 55 minutes, and for about 15 or 20 minutes, we were dominant. could have easily been 3-0 up. Pinot hit 2 posts from a free kick. And then the goalkeeper made the most extraordinary save from Ateta to prevent it being 3-0. So anxious with only 1-0, but we held on pretty comfortably. And at the end, the scenes were really quite unbelievable. Everybody in tears, my son bawling right next to me. But it was just a great, great occasion. We made our way back to the hotel, and then the following day, I flew back to Heathrow. I spent a few days with my 92-year-old mum, and now I'm back in Pennsylvania. So here's an interesting thought. What was more important, the FA Cup or winning the Europa Conference League? I've been thinking about this a lot, and I'm not sure. I think the FA Cup by itself was the most emotional. You know, we thought we were going to lose to Manchester City, let's be honest. And to win that game, first trophy in 120, 150 years, was incredible. Then we get demoted from Europa to the Conference League. I have a feeling this win is much more important for the club to some extent. You know, if we'd lost the game, we have no manager, I would be fearful we would lose a big chunk of the squad without being in Europe. But we won. I think that makes us much more attractive for a manager to come in. And also, I think it'll be more likely we can keep at least the core players in the squad. So I think it's a huge plus for the club. We thought we were going to get the Bournemouth manager maybe, but Slot gets fired at Liverpool, and he's probably going there. So I don't know at the moment. Still, I think the future is rosy. Gosh, what do I do now? There's no soccer. Oh, no, there's the World Cup. World Cup remains problematic because of the ticket pricing. Nonetheless, there's that to look forward to. The NFL isn't that far away, and I guess I better get back to American sport. Still, I post this with huge pride, and I'm really looking forward to next year. And as usual, whichever sport you follow, whichever team you follow, do so with passion. I will see you soon.